Everybody, thanks for watching. Just a quick reminder that the flash drive sale is still available. If you are never pay again, remember, make sure you check your email for the sale. I know you guys already have access to all these videos. This is just a flash drive that's going to have the YouTube videos organized. And basically, you'll have access to all those videos on Podia. If you need a link for Podia, if you are never pay again member, make sure you shoot me an email. But you guys will have basically the videos that's on the flash drive already. The point of this is just to, give you guys an alternative to download all the videos and to have, the extra storage, and to also help generate revenue to help grow this site. So that's kind of sort of what I want to talk about. It's a lot that, I set out to do when I put together this site. Really ambitious about where I wanted to go with it. And, I went to school to learn about computer programming and everything like that, mostly mechanical and building. But it's a lot that goes into it. And for the most part, things were set up, at the onset to be able to do this. And, a lot of things change with net neutrality and just how the internet is growing. And they have, as I talked about, got their hands into every little facet of the internet and have been able to really push people out and make it hard for you to grow anything social media wise. So a social media platform is a lot, but they can get away with stuff by hiding behind things like, terms and conditions, legal stuff. So if you pay attention, which a lot of us just don't realize how much goes into putting together a site. And when you actually go into a site to do something, we don't really recognize how much stuff is there. So when you sign up for a site or when you register for a site, there's terms and conditions you got to agree to, right? If you're taking information, or if you're giving information like credit card information, personal information, that site has to be able to show and prove before it can even go online or use the other parts to the site. It has to be able to show the government that they can legally protect your information and protect your stuff. If they can't do that, then they won't get the license to operate and to accept payments. This is why we have third-party programs like Stripe, like PayPal, that's basically going to be able to do that and say, we'll secure the payment. You just go through us or what have you. Now, if you don't want to use those, you have to set up your own, which is tough. And that's the thing again. If you're trying to do this thing from the muscle, they make it tough because now you have to really go from scratch and use a lot to show these people, to show the government that you can handle the processing power and everything like that to do what you need to do. The idea would be to be completely independent and not needing these third-party sites to help you out, to be completely, public, independent, I should say, but public, and, be able to be accessible to everybody that's conscious and want to jump into this. The thing is, when you have to involve all these other people, terms and condition places and, places like PayPal or what have you, to have their hands in there, then the government has their hands in what you're doing. So for me, and it's so much I can't talk about or even say because of legal issues that I have pending, issues I have with publishers that's going on with the book and copyright laws and so on and so forth that's still in court, that's gag. And I can't say nothing. I can't say anything. So those of you who are waiting for books and been waiting for books, this is what I mean. It's stuff that we deal with that you gotta understand that happens and takes place at this level. This is not easy. They're not going to just let you come in here and do what you want and help people out and make it that smooth, or else it'll be a lot of people doing it besides me and the other people that's on, YouTube, the few people that are putting themselves out there with social media to do what they do. And the people that's been big, they all been met with controversy. Everybody's been met with controversy. So you couple that with, having a team, because it takes a team to do that. You have with Facebook and all these other major social media platforms, they have a team. Google has a building. Facebook has headquarters all over. You need a tech team. You need a team that's going to handle software issues. You need a team that's going to handle security. There's so much that goes into it. So it's not easy if you're trying to do something on scale. If you're trying to do something normal and simple like what I have with Merkable Academy so far, it's not that hard. But it's still issues that you're going to face in doing this. So it's a lot of, it's people who don't understand, like people who don't get it. how much this entails. And I know a lot of people feel cheated or feel slighted, at the site. So far, the site is good. People on it to use it. I think the site is okay. You see ads on the site right now. That's because ads are paying for the site. So yeah, I tried this $7.99 a month. I didn't get enough people to sign up for that. I didn't want people to have to continue to pay for this, so I didn't never pay a gate membership. And the people who supported with that, cool. But to keep a site running like this, it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money. It takes revenue, a lot of which comes from me, of course. And I don't have a problem handling what I can handle, but it's a lot. So to get the site to where it needs to be, it's a lot that goes into that. No, you're not going to have a lot of people that's going to spend their time to be your tech team or to be involved when you're not paying them or when you can't generate the funds to pay them. It's a lot that goes into that. So that being said, and then, just life, dad passing away, personal issues, health issues, what have you, legal issues, a lot to hinder you when you're doing stuff by yourself. And, this is the point that I've gotten to where it's like, okay, I got to handle things on my own. The people who help out. I thank them, the little team that I do have. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes. It takes people that's going to be dedicated and people that's going to be involved and all in. And that's not easy these days because people got their own hopes and dreams that they want to achieve and do. And you can't expect them to, give you their time. So that's a lot. That's a lot. But, talked about health issues and everything like that. Feeling so much better. Thanks for all the well wishes and everybody who sent me, recipes and all kinds of remedies. It helped. The shit helped. Like, you guys are amazing with that. It helped. I felt better than I felt before. Heart is pumping. My heart was pumping at 22%. When I was in the hospital, my heart was pumping at 22%. I was done. Your heart needed to be pumping over 35%. I couldn't shake what was going on. I thought it was pneumonia. I couldn't shake it. It's never happened to me before. I've never been sick. This never happened. I'm always on, protein and taking herbs and, watching everything. I try not to touch this food here because, when I was in Sweden, I was smaller. I gained so much weight coming back to America. But, yeah, I explained the health issues. So once I got back feeling, good, as you guys see, I've been packing stuff onto social media, also more involved with the site. The site is going to be updated regardless. It's going to get to where my vision of the site needs to be. But again, that takes crazy money. And, it's going to happen regardless if I get support or not. We're going to get to that point. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has, stuck by me through all this shit. People who supported, people who send me messages, emails, what have you. Never Pay Again members, everybody who has supported is appreciated. I don't want people to think I forgot about them or, I fell off. It's just a lot, it's a lot that comes with doing this. And people are not going to understand. But I'm not going to knock anybody for being upset with the process or, feeling any type of way. It is what it is. We are human. We all, you feel how you feel. I just don't want to be put in that category as somebody that's not all in. There's no type of, scam in me for anything. There's a reason behind everything. And the people who have, understood and been accepting and understandable about what's going on, I appreciate it. It's just not easy. They're not going to make it easy. It's going to be stuff in your way. It's going to be hurdles. I had my accounts frozen, so, that's, y'all don't understand. Like, the IRS been on my ass. Accounts frozen, audit on my accounts. It's been a crazy hassle with that and not being able to transfer funds. So if you have an overseas account, everybody know if you got an overseas account, the IRS can really fuck with you. Just put it like that. I hide my money. I don't keep my money in this country. The bulk of my money is outside of this country. I recommend anybody who has the ability to do that to do so. Just make sure you don't make the mistake I did and keep some cash around, which is easier said than done because cash is an issue too. But yeah, it's many ways they can fuck with you and little stuff here and there. I keep my mouth shut for the most part, but I don't want people to think that I back down on Merkaba Academy or anything that I do. You know, it's a process. You know, you go through shit. It's almost like a rite, an initiation almost. You go through shit, and it's like if you keep fighting and fighting, you're gonna get to the point, and it's like, okay, it's done. You earned the opportunity to be here. But for the people who can't take the punches and quit and walk away or what have you, that's the people who just quit, and those are the people who lose. But you know, if you're a fighter, if you've been through a lot of shit, you know how to take the punches. You know how to roll with the punches and keep going and keep moving. You guys who've been with me since the beginning, you know how much shit we've been through with the channel, how many times the channel got taken down as far as I couldn't put up videos, or I've been blocked on certain things, all kinds of shit. They fucking with my buttons and everything. I know I got the messages, emails from a lot of you guys who have a problem with the checkout. I mean, come on. So the issue is fixed now, by the way. If you had an issue with checking out and putting in your address, and it was just like, you know, it was a problem with it, I forget exactly what it was, but that's fixed. So I just started with this shit and this issue. So it's like, what the hell? Constant is something. It's always something. So PayPal, issues, you know, it's issues. There's always going to be something. You got to push through it. You got to keep going and get to that place to where you can control what you can control, and you don't have to rely on third-party sources or what have you. And it's not just software, it's equipment as well. It's a lot that goes into this. It's not just a website. You can, like I said, you look at any other major social media platform, it's a lot that goes with that. So yeah, I'm working hard. I'm putting out a lot. It's a lot of new stuff coming as well, but it's a lot of stuff I have to take care of and finish, you know, first, as far as with Merkaba Academy and everything with the books or what have you. So that's what's my focus right now. So the emails I sent out to everybody, you know, I appreciate the response and everybody who helped out, who understood, you know, what's going on. It's not about me trying to scam anybody. I know you guys already, as I said in the email, I know you guys already have access to those digital downloads, but if you want to make it easier, get the flash drive, save space, and you don't have to download all those videos, fine. You can also go and buy a flash drive and download it yourself, of course. But the point was to, you know, to make it a little bit easier and at the same time generate revenue for the site to get it to where it needs to be. No matter what, it will get there. So just like I was talking about the site coming before, Merkaba Academy, and it was a hassle to get that off the ground, but I got it off the ground. You know, stuff happens. Vimeo, okay, a lot of you guys asked about Vimeo, I almost forgot. So what happened with Vimeo, I explained this before for you guys who remember. Vimeo has a bandwidth cap, which a lot of these sites do. Now, I found the alternative, which is what I'm going to use coming up, that can handle the bandwidth. Now, the thing is, one, you get to a certain point, a bandwidth, and they charge you a shitload of money. They put you on a professional package because they look at your site as, well, shit, you're doing this kind of traffic, we want to make more money off you. So the thing with Merkaba Academy, and it was a good thing, it's a good problem, is when I had the Vimeo link, we generated too much buzz. It was too much traffic. So many people was coming to the site watching videos that generated a whole lot of traffic, and the bandwidth was high. I think I need something like 2 terabytes a week or something like that. That's how much traffic was coming through the site. So that was the problem. So when that happened and they seen so much traffic, they went from charging me, I think I was paying $300 a year to $5,000 a month. And Merkaba Academy doesn't generate $5,000 a month to function that way. So that's why the Vimeo stuff came down. So I know a lot of you guys went there and was like, you know, what happened with Vimeo? And that's why the site is where it's at now. But we have an alternative and we're going to implement that so you guys can have all the videos the way it was, organized up there, a lot more easy to access or what have you. But like I said, again, you know, it's a lot that goes with that, but we're going to handle that and it's going to get back to where it was. It's going to be better than what it was. As I said, you know, nothing's easy. It's not easy. They're not going to make this shit easy. The people who understand that, I appreciate y'all. It's a lot of people that have a lot of reasons and rights to be upset about a lot of shit, and a lot of people just, they send me messages of thanks and kindness and understanding, and I appreciate y'all. And I get it from everybody. I get it from everybody. So, you know, it's a few people who feel some type of way, understandably so. But yeah, I appreciate the people who still supporting and still here and still, you know, rocking with me. The information I put out is priceless. That's just how I feel about it. I know the time it took for me to do this shit and the years I spent, the research, traveling all over the fucking world, just learning. It took a lot of time to get to this point. And the people who see the videos, if you watch them through and through, you get it. You understand. Like the dots are connecting. That's a lot of work. I think it's priceless. I think whatever anybody paid for whatever was more than worth it. And it's a huge deal to get what you've been getting from me content-wise for whatever you paid for it. You know, understand, prices go up and down, back and forth, and a lot of people feel slighted with that, but it's just how it goes, It's the same thing that happened with any Walmart, Target, or what have you. You go there, something is a certain price one day, and then it's on rollback or it's on sale. You paid full price, you pissed off about it. But, it is what it is. It's just how it goes. There's no disrespect personally to anyone. It's just how shit works. I don't want nobody to feel cheated. I don't want nobody to feel, cheated. Like, this is some type of personal thing. It's not. It's just how it is. And it helps out being able to get more people who can afford it at a certain price to help generate revenue. So this is the reason why if you see the ads on Miracle by Camden right now, if you go in and you see these ads pop up, that's helping to pay for the site. So that's why the ads are there, because I get paid revenue from those ads being there. I don't want the fucking ads to be there. I want them to be gone. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, to get it to that point where I don't have to rely on the ads. So it's not going to always be there or be in a more designated place if it has to be for a little bit. But the goal is to ultimately no ads and get that off. And what happened with Apple app? Apple's a fucking liar. Like I can't believe this shit with Apple. They approved the app like twice. App is good. We ready to release it. Boom. They put some new stuff up there saying, oh, the app is not approved. So anybody who's ever done this, trying to get an app approved, it's a lot that goes into it. And to get approved by Apple is tough. So they approve certain things, and it's stuff that they want. Like Apple want it their way, and they want to cut at every single thing. So I'm still in talks with Apple and still getting it to the point, which is why I have to do what I'm doing now, so I can get it to the point where they accept it, where they feel comfortable with letting this app be on a platform. Because I'm on an iPhone now, and I'm recording on an iPhone. Everybody has an iPhone. And it's just going to be a lot easier with the push notifications and being able to be on, that iOS platform. And it's so much we could do with that once we get it officially to where it needs to be. So, it's a job, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's a lot. This shit is a lot of work. It's a lot of headaches. It's late nights. It's up till 4 a.m, coding and doing little stupid shit. It's a lot that goes into it. Not to mention just the video. I challenge you guys to go ahead and record a video that's an hour long and then go and edit that video. I'm talking about put pictures in it, edit the sound, and go do it and see how much work it is. I'm in the car right now recording. This is going to be easy for me to do. But if I put pictures and stuff up there, it's going to take hours. It takes a long time to do this shit. Anybody who tried to do it, you understand what I'm talking about. It's easy to sit in front of a camera and just talk and post that. But if you have to put up, if you got to read, you got to put pictures, you got to add video, you have to explain shit, it takes a lot more time. It's a lot more time. And you guys know me, I try to be thorough, because in this situation we're in, where we're putting out information, you got to be thorough. There's people that critique my shit. I get messages from doctors and, scientists and all kinds of professors or what have you. And people thank me for the way I put out the information, because I try to be as thorough as possible and put books and put sources. That's a lot, man, because I don't want to go up here. I don't want to be on here and be fucking wrong as shit. I post something and it's completely off. Can you imagine? Like when you go use any source, I know a lot of people talk shit about Wikipedia, but the thing about Wikipedia is this: look at the bottom. There's sources down there. You can go and check these sources. If the sources don't fit what it's saying, you don't use it. Just that simple. Somebody said something about it in the comments about Wikipedia. Dude, it's sources. You check the sources, and 1 + 1 is 2. Add them up. If the sources don't add up with what's being said, you take it down. And I've been critical of Wikipedia on a few videos about how, they change stuff. But if you know your shit, if you're doing actual research, you know what to use and what not to use. So it's a lot that goes into it. You know, you can think you know what you know, and before you put it out there, go ahead and try it. I know a lot of people who hit me up about YouTube channels, and they've been on YouTube for years, and they sitting with 20, 30 followers, subscribers, you know, 6, 7 views. Shit ain't easy. It ain't easy. And if you come with this information and you want to put stuff out, look, y'all know y'all shit. Y'all know y'all shit. This is why I don't debate with people. I say, hey, go on my comment section and let one of my subscribers chew your ass up, because y'all know y'all shit. And you can't just put anything on there, because people will check you in the comment section. And that's why you see the punks. They got comments turned off on their videos, because they just want to post what they want to post, and they don't want to be critiqued. I argue with a couple people in the comment section here now. It's just, you know, just to fuck around sometimes, you know. If you catch me, I'm in the fucking bathroom on my phone or something like that, I might argue with you a little bit, you know. But for the most part, everybody know this shit. So if you post it on there, and you gotta fucking post, you gotta post actual factual shit. You gotta post sources. You gotta post shit that can be checked, and it has to be backed up by something. You can't just go in there and talk about aliens and, you know, Moses and all kinds of crazy stupid shit with no proof. I don't want to be I'm not that person. I want to be that person. So, you know, I take pride in what I'm doing. I've put decades of fucking work. I'm obsessed. I've been obsessed for years with this information, you know, for years. So, you know, I pride myself on what I do, and I appreciate everybody that appreciate me and what I do, and the time it took for me to get to this point, over a decade on YouTube. I had so many videos. My first videos on YouTube are gone. YouTube took them down. They took down a bunch of my videos. So I have videos up there long before Google. I mean, talk about 2005, 2006, you know, before Google bought YouTube. So I had a lot of videos my early videos are gone, taken down. And it's a lot of videos that's gone, that's just not up there. So it's one of the reasons why now I make sure, you know, I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch what I post. Sometimes I forget, and I can't deal with no more strikes from YouTube. They really want to take it down. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. So yeah, again, the purpose for Merkaba Academy. But I appreciate everybody that's on the platform, that's using it. It's going to get better. It's going to get everybody that's got in there. And I promise you, you made the right decision to stick with it. It's going to get to where it's going to where it's supposed to be. Like I said, dealing with the death of my father, dealing with personal issues, health issues, or what have you. A lot of shit that, you know, we had Corona and all this stuff. A lot of stuff that kept me stagnant for a little bit, you know, dealing with stuff. And I haven't been able to really get back into it. So now I'm more focused, and I'm putting more into it because I have the time now. And yeah, it's a lot of people that's willing to help. A lot of people that stepped up. A lot of people behind me now. So it's going to be a little bit easier. I was dealing with some, you know, not truthful, you know, people who just had their own agenda, put it that way. People who wanted to take the shit and take it in their direction instead of, you know, the direction that's the best for the channel, for, you know, the platform. But on to some new shit. So yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to watch and support. I appreciate everybody. Everybody check your emails. If you never pay a game member, check your emails. Definitely take advantage of the sales, and I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next video.